If you haven't already subscribed, be sure to click the subscribe button and hit the notification bell to be notified of more movie-related videos. Thank you. What's up, guys? It's that guy with movies back here again. Today's video is just going to be a kind of no-frills shopping day. Just going to go to a whole bunch of different places, just see where the day takes us, and yeah, see what Value Village or Goodwill or Savers or anything like that has to offer today. Alright guys, you can't really see it, but we are going on into Savers, so let's go on inside. Okay guys, I'm inside Savers right now. I have grabbed a couple things already, so sorry if I can't find anything. But as for the first shelf here, this is the end cap of movies. As for the first shelf, I don't see anything here to tell you guys about, and neither do I see anything on this shelf here. Oh no, wait, hold on. They do have a double feature, Portrait in Black and Madame X. Looks like two older, you know, kind of classic movies, but I don't know. Never heard of those. This one's kind of interesting, The Substance of Fire. I don't know what that's all about, but there's that one. I've seen, what are these? This Haunting Ghosts and Demons. This is like the second copy of that I've seen. There's also one up here too. So I don't know what's up with that. Unless the person that donated that got like two copies of that, I don't know. They do have a documentary here, Ronaldo. I guess if you're a soccer fan, you would probably enjoy this, but yeah, whatever. I don't know. It's in good shape, but I don't know if I get that. I'm not really a huge, like, you know, soccer / football fan, but we'll keep looking here. And yeah, like this shelf here does not seem to have too much here, so I think that's going to be it already for the shelf. So now let's go on the other side and let's take a look. Alright, let's take a look at the Blu-Rays now, and they have a whole lot here, but once again, I don't see anything I want for my collection. I actually grabbed two things, so you'll see that in my pickup portion here, or pickup section of the video, but as for anything else here, I don't see too much. Like, you know, just the generic-y kind of stuff you always see, like Clash of the Titans, Bruno, The Dark Knight, just stuff you see like everywhere, mass-produced ones. They have a whole bunch of these HD moods ones. So there's mountains, fire, and they have one over here too, aquarium. Obviously these are just test material, but like if you have, you know, company over or something and you're talking to them about, you know, your system or whatever, then you would probably put these on and, you know, show them the picture quality of your TV. But obviously it's not something like you would, oh, I have to watch this, like Planet Earth or something. But they also have this Blu-ray here, Monty Python, Almost the Truth, The Lawyer's Cut, which I do have on DVD. It's like a 3-disc set. So I'm not going to pick it up because I do already have it, but they got that here. And if we keep going, they have AC/DC Family Jewels here. Unfortunately, the case is pretty beat up, so I'm probably not going to grab it. But there's that. Sealed copy of Batman, the 2-disc special edition. And there are quite a few horror movies in here too, because obviously Halloween is coming up. Well, Halloween will probably already be past once I upload this video. But they also have these, some of these Mongrel Media titles here. They have Miss Bala, which I think is a, yeah, it's from Mexico. So they got that here. They also had some, I think, like Grindhouse movie, but I think somebody might have grabbed that already. I checked it, it wasn't really worth too much, but they had that here. They have Is Always Sunny in Philadelphia, 3, 4, 5, and 6, no 1 and 2, or any other of the seasons after that. They also have the Bill and Ted's Excellent Double Feature, which has both movies. Well, there's 3 now, but those have, it's got Excellent Adventure and Bogus Journey on there. Down here, I don't, what's this? Okay, never mind. Yeah, I don't see too much down there. And if we go up here, they have some of the TV shows, which nothing I'm interested in. And we'll go down here now. And there doesn't seem to be anything that's kind of catching my eye here. But like I said, I found a couple of interesting horror movies. So when I get out of here and you know, I do my pickup portion, then I'll show you guys all that. They have a Hannibal steelbook here. Unfortunately, it's like dented right there, so not gonna get that because it's damaged. But anybody need a copy of Pirates of the Caribbean? I don't, because I have all of them, but they have, you know, how many? 5 copies of the first one, 5 copies of the second one, and 4 copies of the third one. So if anybody needs to come here and grab a Pirates of the Caribbean movie of the original trilogy, then they're all here. They even have the special editions of, oh wait, no, never mind, just 2 they have the special edition of. And I've seen a few of these Schindler's List copies here. And down here, again, I don't see anything. They have this Assault on Precinct 13, which I do already have. That's kind of interesting, but, you know, it's pretty beat up, and I do have it already, so I don't need to grab it. They have Legends of Hockey Series 2, which I'm assuming they're just talking about a whole bunch of, like, hockey players in that. Best of Hockey. They have a Well Go USA title here, Let the Bullets Fly. Chow Yun Fat is in that one. Haven't heard of it, but I don't know, not getting that. And once we go, or last shelf here is just a whole bunch of, you know, common kind of garbage, and that's pretty much about it for over here. Besides the games, but, you know, I don't see anything too special for video games or anything like that. So, yeah, let's see where we go from here. Alright, we are at Savers right now, so let's go on inside. Okay guys, we are over here at Savers taking a look at what they have here. Although it does look like they have restocked, I didn't really find too much here. But they do have a lot of Blu-rays, of course, but we'll get to them when I get to them. They do have this Close Encounters of the Third Kind 30th Anniversary Ultimate Edition set, which is kind of cool, but it is a little beat up, plus I already have it already. But yeah, like it's a really cool set. It includes like all 3 versions of the movie. But yeah, for $6, I can't even take a look at what the discs are even like, and you know, I already have it and it does look pretty beat up, so not going to grab that. They do have some Blu-rays over here, but as you can see, it is nothing, you know, too special. They do have Vikings, I think the first 3 seasons of that, but it's not really a show I'm interested in. It's like a Canadian show, so there's that. I think it's on like History Channel too. But if we look at this shelf here, there's nothing I'm interested in. They have some sealed movies here, a whole bunch of them, but again, nothing I'm interested in or, you know, already have as well. They have this thing here, Georgia Aquarium Keepers of the Deep, which is a PBS little documentary here. I should probably scan that, because usually those kind of like special interest ones are kind of, you know, higher priced. So we'll take a look at that one. This movie, Beneath. Looks like it's some kind of MTV movie here. I don't know. But if we go down here now, they have these 2 movies here, Fortress and Fortress 2 Re-Entry. I might grab those ones so I can take a look at them. If they're not worth anything, I'm probably not grabbing them. They also have Amityville New Generation here, which is one of these like kind of direct-to-video Amityville ones. I think the only ones that got a theatrical release were like the first 3, and the remake, of course, and that was it. And then they have Terminator Salvation, the Machinima series, which I think is some sort of like an animated series, it looks like, kind of like a CGI kind of thing. And if we keep going down here, they have some of these Tartan Asia Extreme DVDs, which are a whole bunch of, you know, like Asian action ones, which are kind of cool. I do have the 2 Infernal Affair movies already. I don't have Old Boy though, but there's those. Obviously those aren't going to play, you know, in Canada because they're British DVDs. And I think that's it for this shelf. So now let's take a look at the Blu-rays. Okay, so here's the Blu-rays, and I actually found one thing that I was interested in, which was Thor in 3D, but I grabbed it already, so can't show it to you guys. But Here, just, you know, a lot of generic-y kind of stuff. There's there's the second season of Vikings. But, yeah, Prometheus in 3D. Would have grabbed that if I didn't have it, but mine actually came sealed, so don't need to pick that up. Same thing with Conan the Barbarian here. Already have it, so I don't need it. Man of Tai Chi. It kind of looks somewhat interesting. I think Keanu Reeves directed it. But besides, yeah, Oz Great and Powerful. Midnight Express on the Digibook, but unfortunately it does look pretty beat up, so I'm probably not going to pick that up. But other than that, that does seem to be about it for the Blu-rays. And one other interesting thing before I get going here is they have a screening copy of Angus, which is something that I never see. And this is a fantastic movie. If you guys have not seen it, definitely recommend, you know, trying to find a copy of it if you can. But yeah, never see that anywhere. But if I found it, I would probably pick it up on DVD. But anyway, though, let's get out of here and let's go to Goodwill. Last stop of the day is Savers. Let's go on inside, and it is freezing out here. All right, everyone, back home from my shopping here, my thrifting, and look at this big, ginormous haul that I picked up here. Yes, finally have a really, really good haul to show you all. Ha, that rhymed. So without further ado, let's just tilt that a little bit. There we go. This is really, like, actually, I'll just have, you know, like, shine a little bit more light on me here. But without further ado, let's get started. So the first couple things here, the first 4 things actually are all things that I picked up from my local Savers. So the stuff that's closer, or the one that is closest to me. The next 4 things are from the pawn shop. I haven't been there in a while, so I thought I'd just pop in there and just, you know, see what they have. And then the next few things are from the other Savers. That's a little bit more out of the way. It's in another town. And then I have more stuff from the, you know, like from the same Savers that I picked up this stuff from here. And as you can see when I showed you the haul briefly there for like a quick second, most of this stuff is actually brand new factory sealed. 3 out of the 4 things that I picked up there were. So let's get started without further ado. So the first thing I got here is one that I was really happy to find and really wanted to pick up for a little while here. You guys know I like my 3D Blu-rays, and because I have that PlayStation VR headset, and I watch some 3D Blu-rays on there, and it's actually a really cool experience. So you guys know I like picking up 3D Blu-rays, and this one, no different, was one I really wanted to pick up here. I've heard it doesn't really have that great of 3D, but it's still a 3D movie nonetheless. And that is the Blu-ray 3D, Blu-ray, DVD, and digital copy combo pack of Thor here. And as you can see, as you can see here, it is the limited 3D edition. Yes, not too often you see 3D movies being labeled as limited edition. So that's kind of weird. I wonder if this was like a store exclusive or something like that. Like if it was maybe exclusive to, you know, Best Buy or something like that. I'm just gonna fix my lamp there. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. I don't know if this was like a store exclusive or something like that, because I know with these MCU ones, like I know Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 was a Best Buy exclusive in 3D domestically. Like I know you could probably get it anywhere else, like if you were in the UK or something like that. You could just get like the regular like 3D Blu-ray of it. But I think the one domestically was actually the last MCU movie to be released domestically in 3D. And you could only get that on the Best Buy 4K Steelbook, so that was kind of, you know, odd. And, yeah, so I'm just wondering, because I know the Captain America the First Avenger 3D Blu-ray is also labeled as limited, so I'm wondering if just these are, like, you know, store exclusives or something like that, because usually these limited edition ones are, you know, exclusive to Best Buy or something like that. But it's got the code in there, it's got the 3D disc, the Blu-ray disc, and the DVD disc right there. So it is the complete package here. And, yeah, with this Thor one, I've seen this one twice now, I think, the first Thor movie. I've never really been too big of fans, like, with them. Like, the first time I watched it, it was kind of, I don't know. But the second time I watched it, because I watched it back in 2018, a couple years ago, to prepare for Infinity War, I watched all, like, 20 movies up to that point. And I actually really enjoyed watching Thor again in 3D. It was just a really entertaining experience, and I think I just kind of, you know, forgot about that. But yeah, Thor here in 3D, this was a really good find because I just never see this one anywhere. So with this one being added to my collection, I have most of the MCU movies in 3D now. I have a lot of them on Steelbook, like I have the first Guardians, Winter Soldier, Civil War. I got all those on Steelbook when I went to the pawn shop that one time, and I found a crazy amount of Steelbooks there. I have actually still have that video up if you guys want to go check that out. I think it was called like Huge Epic Marvel 3D Steelbook Haul or something like that. But yeah, it was crazy. I found a whole bunch of Steelbooks there. But Thor 3D, the limited edition here, really happy to find this. So I think I need just Guardians 2, but which I'll probably never find because that's only on the Steelbook. I need Captain America the First Avenger and Doctor Strange in 3D, and then I have pretty much all of them. So that is Thor, the limited 3D edition. And then the next one here is one that I've been burned many a time with this movie here. Just, I find it, I open it up, and, you know, it's absolutely destroyed. Somebody used it as a coaster or a frisbee or whatever you will. Or I open the case up and it's the wrong movie. Somebody put their, like, stupid CD in here or something like that, or it's a completely different movie, or it's just missing altogether. So I'm finally happy to have a copy of this movie in my collection now, and yeah, I've just been burned many times with this movie. So I'm finally happy to have one, like a copy of it in my collection that's the real movie. And that is Body Snatchers, The Invasion Continues. And I actually have the original Body Snatchers movie here, Invasion of the Body Snatchers from 1978. So there is that one. I don't know if this is a remake or something like that, or if it's just like a continuation. But as you can see, I will no longer be burned with this movie because I bought it brand new factory sealed. And somebody bought it for $7 at Walmart. So I don't know if that's a pretty good deal or not because I haven't seen the movie, so I can't, you know, share my opinion on it. But, yeah, brand new factory sealed. All of the stickers are still on, you know, the top and the side and everything. So, yeah, I like horror movies, so I just thought I'd add this one to my collection. And it's a movie I've been wanting to get for a long time now, and I just haven't been able to because I keep getting burned by it. And the next thing here is another movie that I've been wanting for my collection for a little while, and I don't think I've ever seen it anywhere. But this is the original War of the Worlds, or The War of the Worlds. I haven't seen this one. This is the original 1953 version. I have seen the 2005 Steven Spielberg one with Tom Cruise, and I didn't really care for it at all. Actually, I didn't really like it. But hopefully, once I get around to watching this one maybe sometime, this one is a lot better. So, yeah, like probably corny special effects, but, you know, it was the 50s. You know, people like these kind of cheeseball B-movie sci-fi ones, and, you know, some of them are classics in their genre. But the War of the Worlds here, it's actually got a pretty decent amount of special features. This whole little section here is special features. So, yeah, War of the Worlds, wanted to add that one to my collection as well. And the last thing that I picked up there is one that I'm not too sure what I'm doing with yet. I might keep it, I might sell it, I don't know, but it is a PBS DVD, and if I do end up keeping it, it'll probably be one of the first ones in my collection here, or probably the first one, and that is Georgia Aquarium, Keepers of the Deep. And yeah, this one is also brand new factory sealed as well. I checked on eBay, and it's actually worth not too bad. It went, like, sold listings went for like $30 around there, so not too sure what I'm going to do with it. If I can't sell it, I'm probably just going to end up keeping it and just open it up in that. But I'll probably try and sell it first. And yeah, we'll go from there. So that is Georgia Aquarium, Keepers of the Deep. And I think this is actually, yeah, the world's largest aquarium. Yeah, it's only like a 30-minute little, you know, documentary in that. It's PBS, so it's probably going to be pretty short. But Georgia Aquarium, Keepers of the Deep, I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I might sell it, I might keep it, who knows. So that was the first couple things that I found at Savers. So now let's go into the stuff I picked up at the pawn shop, and yet again I picked up 4 things. So let's take a look.
The first thing I found here is a Superbit release, and that is of Bad Boys. And yes, I do have Bad Boys already on Blu-ray. I thought I was going to get them on 4K sometime, but I guess I never did. But, yeah, I believe Bad Boys 2 also had a... There we go. I think Bad Boys 2 also had a Superbit release, but I haven't seen that one anywhere. But I thought I'd grab the first Bad Boys here on Superbit just to add it to the Superbit collection. And I was actually also thinking of doing an updated Superbit collection. I don't know if you guys would want to see that. Drop a comment down below if you do want to see that video. But, yeah, it comes with the, you know, the slipcover and everything. I popped it in my computer, and it actually looks really good. I don't know if it, you know, sounds really good because I wasn't really paying attention to it. But it was mint here for being in the pawn shop. A DVD at a pawn shop that's, you know, in mint shape. It is pretty uncommon. But, yeah, Bad Boys, just a really fun movie here that I really did enjoy watching a few years back. And, yeah, Michael Bay's first movie as well that he did. And just, you know, what a ride. I really enjoyed watching, you know, this movie. As well as Bad Boys 2. That's probably one of my favorite Michael Bay movies. And then Bad Boys for Life was good. I saw that one in the theater earlier this year. And I did really enjoy that one as well. Actually, that was the last movie I saw before all the COVID lockdowns and that. And then I did go, after the fact, when my theaters reopened, I went to go see Jurassic Park, because there was nothing out in July. They were just showing, you know, older movies and that. So I went to go see Jurassic Park, and then back in late August, I went to go see Tenet. And, you know, that one was good. I did a review of Tenet as well. Anyway, though, next movie that I have here to show you guys is one that I've been wanting for a little while now, and that is the DiviMax Series Special Edition release of Dawn of the Dead here. And once again, I've really been wanting a, you know, there's a big, like, collector set of it that's, like, 4 discs, I think, and it has, like, every version of the movie on it. I've been wanting to get that for a while, just never found it, and when I did find it, I found it at Revolver. It was, like, really expensive, $65, I think. So I never ended up grabbing it, and I just thought I'd get this just as a consolation prize because I've been wanting to check this one out for a little while. It is complete and everything. The disc is in mint shape, so that is Dawn of the Dead here, the original Georgie Romero version, which I have not seen yet. I should probably watch it, but I have seen the I've seen the Zack Snyder one, the remake, and I love that one, so hopefully I'll love the Romero version equally. And the next one here is, we'll take a break from horror and we'll go into some Disney. So this next one here is pretty uncommon. I haven't seen it, you know, like, I haven't seen it around too much, but I've been wanting to get it for a little while now, so I thought I'd just pick it up anyways, and that is the 2-disc Big Wave edition of Lilo and Stitch here. I know, I think there's a, what is it? I think there's like 2 direct-to-video sequels or something like that. I know there's Lilo and Stitch 2. I think it's called like Stitch Has a Glitch or something like that. And then they did, I think, like Leroy and Stitch. So I don't know about those, but I just ended up grabbing the original Lilo and Stitch movie here because I've heard some pretty good things about it. And it's just another Disney animated one that I needed to add to my collection. I'm not going to show you guys the inside because it does have the Disney Movie Rewards code in it. I'm hoping that still works so I can use that. And the discs here, they have a few scratches on them, but they did play, the discs play just fine. So, yeah, Lilo and Stitch here, the Big Wave Edition 2 discs. So, that is that one. And then the last one here is actually a movie that I haven't heard of, and it's yet another DiviMax release, which I don't know why they would give it to this movie of all movies. And, yeah, it's another Anchor Bay one. It's not worth anything, I don't think, but this is a movie called Malevolence here. And it's got a really cool, like, shiny cover art. I don't know if it kind of presents itself well on camera, but maybe it looks a little bit better on here. But to me, it looks kind of like shiny, so it's really cool looking. And here, a few more scratches on it, but the disc played just fine when I tested it. So that is Malevolence here. So I haven't seen it, so I can't say anything about it. And I'm sure most of you haven't even heard of it either. But how am I going to do this here? Because that was, I think, wait, hold on. Okay, that was the stuff that I got from that was the stuff I got from the other savers that was like really out of the way in the other town here. But I grabbed a few more things here, so I'll show you guys what I picked up there. 2 Blu-rays and 6 DVDs I picked up. So let's take a look at the Blu-rays first. First one being Jack Ryan Shadow Recruit, which was a movie that I actually didn't mind. When I first saw it, I didn't really like it at all. I don't think I even finished watching it, but once I finally got around to it when they put it on Netflix. I decided to rewatch it and watch the whole thing, and it actually wasn't that bad. I didn't mind it at all. With Jack Ryan though, I haven't seen any of the Harrison Ford movies. I have seen when Alec Baldwin was Jack Ryan in The Hunt for Red October. I've seen that one. I haven't seen when Ben Affleck was Jack Ryan in The Sum of All Fears. But I have seen Chris Pine as Jack Ryan, and I've seen John Krasinski as Jack Ryan when he played him on the Prime show. And the first season of that one was really good. Second season, not so much. I didn't really care for that season at all. But I'm still holding out hope for a season 3. Hopefully they can do it because I really did like John Krasinski as Jack Ryan. But Chris Pine here, he did a fine job. I didn't mind him. You get, Keira Knightley in here as well. Kevin Costner, Kenneth Branagh, who also did this movie as well. He directed it. And it is all complete in here. You do get the digital code, plus the 2 discs, and also a whole boatload of bonus features as well. And, actually wasn't too bad of a movie. I kind of liked the plot. How it was, it kind of kept you on edge. It kind of, kept you on the edge of your seat. So that is Jack Ryan Shadow Recruit there. And the next one here I picked up was a really good movie, and I actually watched it recently, like, a month or so ago. And that is Selma here. This is a biopic about Martin Luther King Jr. and, the march to Selma from Montgomery, I think. The march from Selma to Montgomery. And this was just a really well-made movie, a very exceptional, very well-done movie. And David Oyelowo here, who plays Martin Luther King Jr. in this movie, he did an absolutely fantastic job. If you guys have not seen this movie, I highly recommend checking it out because it is, incredible. I really enjoyed watching it. And that is Selma here. If you want to see some really good acting, I definitely recommend checking this movie out. And then let's go on to the DVDs now. So the first one I have to show you here is Fear, and that also rhymed a little bit too. This is a movie starring Mark Wahlberg and Reese Witherspoon, also Alyssa Milano as well. And, I never really cared for Mark Wahlberg. I don't mind Reese Witherspoon, but I don't really like Mark Wahlberg at all. Just, not a very good actor at all. But I've been hearing some pretty good things about it, and I've been wanting to watch it for a little while now. I don't know if it's on Netflix still or not. I know it was on Canadian Netflix but at one time, but I don't know if it's still on or not. But yeah, I've been wanting to check this one out for a little while now, so now that I have a copy of it, I can finally check that one out. And this next one here I've heard nothing but bad things about, and I decided to grab it because I'm curious and I have the original one, so I thought I'd grab the remake here, and that is Psycho. Yeesh, I've heard some bad things about this movie, and I don't think the critics liked it. Audiences didn't like it, and, I've heard that this is a pretty big disaster. This is the Vince Vaughn one, Anne Heche is in this, Julianne Moore, Viggo Mortensen. So you get a pretty good cast in here, but, this is the Gus Van Sant remake. I've heard it's like shot for shot remake of Hitchcock's original one. But yeah, hopefully, maybe I might get some, enjoyment out of this, maybe some kind of guilty pleasure-ish enjoyment. But that is Psycho here. So there's that. And then the next one here is the sequel to a movie that I do already own, and that is Hellbound Hellraiser 2. It's back there. It's behind that my Walt Disney Treasures set there. It's in behind there, but I have some of the Hellraiser movies, not all of them though. But this is the sequel to the original one, and probably the only sequel that matters out of all of them, maybe besides the third one. But, yeah, they've been making a ton of sequels to these, and I think they're actually making another one. I don't know why, but they're just trying to keep the series going. I don't know. Nothing really to say about that one. This next one here is pretty interesting. I haven't seen this one around too much, and I've heard some not too bad things about it as well, and that is a movie called We Are Still Here. I don't know if this is some kind of like a foreign movie or something, like maybe I guess it's not because it says New England countryside. I thought it was like maybe like a British movie or like Australian or something like that, but I guess not. And you do also have some really nice reversible cover art in here. So if we take this out, that's pretty much what it looks like on the inside. And I'll just take it out of the case here to show you. So that's what it looks like. That's the reversible cover art. So it is some really nice looking, you know, like a really nice looking painting there. So I guess that's kind of cool of Anchor Bay to, you know, do these reversible cover arts, but just like they did in their original releases when they had the, like the movie poster on the other side of the scene selections and that. So I don't know why Anchor Bay didn't keep this going, like doing reversible cover arts when, you know, scene selections got kind of phased out eventually. But I really like how they did that. So that is We Are Still Here. Next one, not too much to say about it other than the fact that I just wanted to add it to my James Bond collection, and that is From Russia with Love, because I do want to watch these ones sometime, and it is complete and everything is in good shape as well. So that is From Russia with Love. And then finally, the last movie that I did pick up there is, you know, a movie that I've been wanting to get for a little while. Once again, I've been burned, I think, a couple times with this one because I just can't find a good copy. But I finally did this time around, and that is the George Lucas director's cut of THX 1138, which I believe was his first movie as well. And it's this really nice looking, you know, 2-disc edition that has a whole bunch of bonus features, plus a brand new version of the movie as well. And that's pretty much what it looks like on the inside. So you get some kind of, you know, notes from George Lucas and that, and, you know, the scene selection as well. So it's a very nice looking set here, and I haven't heard too many things about this one from people who have seen it, other than the fact that it's, you know, kind of, like it's not bad, but, you know, could have been much worse. You know, it's not bad for George Lucas's first movie. But as you all know, George Lucas is not known for doing movies like THX 1138 or American Graffiti or anything like that. He's more known for doing Star Wars, and probably even more well known for probably screwing up Star Wars because of doing the special editions and that. Anyway, though, the last few things here are from my local Savers, just another day where I went to them. And, yeah, this is all the stuff that I found here. And first thing here is Silkwood. And this is one that's been rare and out of print for a little while now, and I just never got around to grabbing it because I never see it anywhere. But it's pretty good to know that it is, you know, out of print and that. And, you know, was still factory sealed. It might have been because you can see the stickers and everything. But yeah, Silkwood, Meryl Streep, Kurt Russell. I do like me some Kurt Russell, so hopefully that one is good. And then the next one here is George A. Romero's Diary of the Dead. So that's pretty fitting that I got Dawn of the Dead and Diary of the Dead in the same video. This is really... ugh. I need to get that sticker off the top there. But yeah, Diary of the Dead. I think this one was... yeah, it was actually surprisingly in good shape, just for a couple, you know, minor kind of dings in the disc. But overall, I think this was George A. Romero's attempt to try and get back to doing his zombie ones. But unfortunately, I don't think these worked out because he just did this Diary of the Dead and then he did Survival of the Dead, which I think is even worse than this one. But, and this is also part of the Dimension Extreme banner, which I don't think lasted for very long at all. So that was kind of a fail. But yeah, Diary of the Dead here is another one by George A. Romero. Next one here is another Disney title, and that is the Gold Classic Collection release of The Sword and the Stone. Another one that I've been looking for, another Disney animated one I've been looking for a little while now. Just haven't been able to, you know, find it anywhere. But once again, besides a couple of scratches, it is in really good shape, and it is complete. So that is a good sign. So that is The Sword and the Stone here. Plus, you also get a really nice, solid list of bonus features there. Sorry if that's a little, you know, hard to read because it's all out of focus, but you do get some, you know, a pretty good list of bonus features there. Getting down to the nitty-gritty here, just a couple more things to show, and then we are done for this Shopping Thrifting for Movies video. And the next one here, don't really know why I got it, just another one to add to my horror collection. And that is the Uninvited. It's apparently from the producers of The Ring and Disturbia, which I liked both of those movies, so hopefully I'll like this one. And I haven't heard that, or I've heard that this movie isn't too bad, so I'm willing to give it a shot. Nothing, you know, too crazy with this one. It's not worth anything. I see it a lot, so, you know, just want to add to my horror collection. So that is the Uninvited. And the last thing I have to show you guys for this video here is a mini-series, and it's one that I never see this one, actually. And that is the Andromeda Strain here. I do have the original 70s movie on DVD, but now I have the mini-series, and it is split across 2 discs, as you can see right there. So that's part 1, and then you have part 2 on the second disc. It's around 3 hours long, so probably about, like, you know, an hour and a half apart. And this is actually executive produced by Ridley Scott and Tony Scott, so, you know, not too bad. So that is the Andromeda Strain right there. And that concludes this big, huge haul video. Look at all of that stuff that I picked up. Whoa. So that is about it for this video. So thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, share. Instagram and Twitter links will be in the description down below if you want to follow me on there. Also be sure to check out my IMDb profile page. The link for that will also be down below in the description of this video as well to check out what I've been watching recently. Also, if you're new to my channel or if you're already subscribed, be sure to click the bell to be notified of future videos. A new video for right now every Friday. So thanks for anyway though, thanks for watching. We'll see you all next time. New day, new shirt, new package. Wow. I wasn't expecting this because this took a long time to come. I'm just going to add this little portion at the end of the video here. And I just got something from, if you can see on the label right there, Disney Movie Insiders. Yes, if you guys have not heard, or if you haven't been on the website recently, Disney Movie Rewards has, or I guess not Disney Movie Rewards, Disney Movie Insiders has finally brought back their physical rewards. Yes, so they finally brought back their movies and their posters and all that good stuff. They're not just offering like coupons or discount tickets anymore or something like that. Well, I don't know why they would offer discounted tickets when there's nothing to go and see right now. But anyway, though, I finally got this package here. I've been waiting quite a while for this because this took a while. I ordered this on September 24th. Today is October 14th when I'm filming this. And yeah, so this took a little while to come. I actually ordered something else, which I might show in a future video here. But for right now, let's take a look at what I ordered. I know what this is already. You guys don't, but I'm just going to go ahead and open it up here. Unfortunately, there does not seem to be a slipcover for this one. So I'll just go ahead and open it. There we go. And yeah, kind of disappointed that it did not come with a slipcover. And I'm just taking a look just to see if there's no info or anything like that. But the thing I ordered here that finally came is the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray and digital code combo pack of Wreck-It Ralph here. And you're probably wondering, why do you have another copy of this? Didn't you already have like 2 copies of this in your collection? Well, the thing is, I wanted this movie on 4K, and now I finally have it. It's just, I couldn't find it anywhere. Plus, it was a little too expensive. I'm not willing to pay like $34.99 for it. So, getting it for like, what was it, 12 or like 1,500 points is a pretty good deal. So basically, you know, I got it for buying other Disney movies, pretty much. And I just really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was really good. I saw it in theaters back when it came out in 2012, I believe. And I really enjoyed it, especially as a fan of video games when I was little. And yeah, I did have the regular Blu-ray release, which is just the Blu-ray and the DVD. And then I recently got the 3D version of it. And now I have the 4K version of Wreck-It Ralph here. So this one, I'm thinking will probably sound really good in Atmos and that, because they do have an Atmos track on here, so that's kind of cool. It'll probably look good, it'll sound really good, so I'm really excited to, you know, watch this one again, because I've been wanting to watch it for a little while now, or rewatch it, I guess. But yeah, Wreck-It Ralph, a really good movie. I really enjoyed it. Ralph Breaks the Internet was, you know, not too bad. I liked it, but I didn't like it as much as the original one, even though, you know, like, I like these, you know, Disney animated ones. Like, they're really good, especially this one, because, like I said, it was about video games, so obviously I got a kick out of it when I was little. And it looks like they also give you this little card here when you order stuff now, and it just says, "Wish granted" on the front there. And then on the back, it just has a little blurb there. So it says, "We hope you love your new reward and it brings you joy. We are so excited to bring your favorite rewards back. It took you guys long enough to bring them back. And thank you for continuing to be a dedicated member of the Disney Movie Insiders community. Don't forget to share your reward using hashtag Disney Movie Insiders, which I will be sharing on Instagram. I'll be putting a post up. And then your Disney Movie Insiders team. So, yeah, really cool that I got Wreck-It Ralph here. And like I said, I did order something else off of Disney Movie Rewards. You guys will be seeing that in a future video once that eventually comes. Hopefully that takes a little, less time to come. But, yeah, Wreck-It Ralph here on 4K. The 4K Blu-ray and digital code combo pack, to be exact. So, that is about it for this video now. So, we'll see you all next time.